Yeah, Sean, I'm outside the Athens County Board of Elections, as you can see, and today they weren't open for voting, but they were yesterday, and there was a huge bump in early voters. And get this, in Ohio, there were 11,000 more votes this year in the presidential election than the 2012 presidential election. All right, so we're out here in Nelsonville, New York, and I'm trying to find my next fan of the week, but I'm having trouble finding anyone. And all of them are considered a total loss. Now, I spoke with Stephanie Tresso, a spokesperson for Wallet Communities, and she said 24 of the 30 were occupied and that the fire displaced 41 people. Now, the exact cause of the fire is still unknown, but a spokesperson from the Ohio State Fire Marshal said arson is not being considered. Well, classes were canceled today because of the water main break, and that means the bars were open early. Right behind me, you saw that Crystal has been packed since about 11 o'clock this morning. The pub also opened up. They said the water's not safe, but the beer is fine. Also said frack water, drink beer, so you know the students at Ohio University were excited to have this day off. And right beside me is Reds Hall of Famer and World Series champion Eric Davis. So Eric, what's it like to get out and talk to the people with the baseball season right around the corner? That's right, Chelsea. The U.S. government is paying Rocky Brands more than $38 million to make combat boots for the military. But despite these new contracts, Rocky Brands will not be creating any new jobs in the area. As you can see from the water level behind me, southeast Ohio got pounded by rain over the last 2 days. According to the U.S. Geological Survey, the Hocking River was at 5 feet on Tuesday, and today, 2 days later, it's above 20 feet. Now there is a flood warning watch. It started at 2 o'clock today, and it goes until 8 o'clock tomorrow morning. Reporting for WOUB, I'm Justin Holbrook. Now, as you can see, the snow has picked up once again, but you can be sure that these road crews will be out, making sure everything is all clear. Reporting live for Newswatch at noon, I'm Justin Holbrook. Bill Withrow, better known as Gehanna Bill, doesn't have time to let his disability get him down. He's too busy rooting for the Lions. He graduated from the school in 1972 and earned the nickname for his unwavering school spirit over the last 40 years. But Bill not only cheers for the Lions, he has the heart of one too. Oh! Whoa! Yay! He's a die-hard fan, but above all,
he's a hugger and a kisser.
Yeah. Hi, Effie.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Hi, Jimmy.
Hi, buddy.
If you meet him, you'll always remember one thing.
His smile and laughter is so contagious.
He just puts a smile on your face, man. It's.
Oh, yeah.
Bill was diagnosed with a mental disability at 2 years old, and doctors said he would never function on his own.
Against all odds, Bill has lived on his own in his apartment and functioned on his own.
But he's never truly alone.
Shoot, you call my mom, Mom, and my sister, Sister, so like Bill is definitely part of our family.
And he considers the whole town part of his family.
How are you, buddy?
Fine.
Good, good.
I'm your buddy, huh, Bill?
Yeah.
Gehanna Lincoln found a way to return the love in 2004 when it started the Bill Withrow Award.
I would give up any other award, anything else, just for Bill's award.
Students like Kathleen must submit an essay answering one question. What does Gehanna Bill mean to you?
That's probably your favorite day of the year, isn't it?
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Yep.
Only one boy and one girl get the award, but everyone in Gehanna gets this message from Bill.
Love you, buddy.
Love you, buddy.
Mackenzie, I spoke with Alex's mom a few hours ago, and she said her son had 2 surgeries, several procedures, and is on a breathing tube. But the good news is that he's in stable condition and is expected to be woken up later tonight. Alex was making a snack in his kitchen when he was shot through the window at about 2 a.m., but did not sustain any injuries to his organs or brain and was flown from his Athens home to the St. Mary's Hospital Intensive Care Unit in Huntington, West Virginia, where he is now. His mother, Terry Jean, spoke to me about what she felt after hearing her son had been shot.
I was numb, and I was angry, and scared and worried. But, you know, most of all, I think that all of a sudden you revert back to them being a little kid, and all you want to do is protect them and make sure that nothing bad happens, and you can't because everybody around you is taking care of them for you, and all you can do is watch them.
Now, what Terry wants most of all is for a dialogue to start in the community to figure out if anyone knows any information that might help the police catch the shooter.
Now that Alex is safe and he's going to be recovering, I really want to find out who did this to my son and why they did it. And this is an attempted murder, and I want that person brought to justice.
According to Terry, Alex had been talking to those on the scene after he was shot
and said he had no idea who would want to hurt him.
For a little more background on Alex, he graduated from Alexander High School and is the owner of the Thunder Bunny Tattoo Parlor located on West Simpson Avenue. He's also the father to a 6-year-old and is a well-liked and well-respected member in the Athens community, according to his mom. Now, if you have any information, you can call the Athens Police at 740-592-6606. Reporting live in the newsroom for WOUB, I'm Justin Holbrook.
For more than 20 years, Nathan Kitts worked in the healthcare field at the Holzer Medical Center in Jackson. But after all those years, he never lost his passion for barbecue, which led to the creation of Rowdy Smokehouse.
You get to a certain point in your life when you think, it's either now or never. I've always said I wanted to try something different, wanted to do something different, and it just got to the point where I finally had that opportunity to jump, so to speak. And so I took that leap of faith, and it just became one of those things that you kind of get consumed by, and you just run with it.
He's been running with it for more than 3 years now, with Rowdy's, named after his 4-year-old son, having something in common with Nathan's old job.
It's still service. Healthcare is a service industry, and so is the restaurant business. So as long as you take care of your patients or your customers, then you're always going to have business that way.
Taking care of his customers is what's led to the restaurant thriving and has allowed Nathan to step away from cooking and focus on his ultimate goal.
The catering business, I think, is where I really want to focus. I wouldn't mind if the restaurant becomes an advertisement for my huge catering company eventually, is what I'd like to say.
And his reason for loving catering so much?
It's fun to do. You get to get out, meet new people, go see new places. I've catered in so many areas now that I didn't even know existed, that I'm fully confident I could do this another 15 years and I still would see new places.
He's able to focus on expanding the catering side of the business because of the people he's hired along the way.
I don't hire on experience. I hire more on their personalities. I can meet them and within 5 minutes can tell if they're going to fit in here. And you can just sense when somebody is good with people and such, and has a good heart, so to speak. You can tell, and I'll take those people even when I don't need someone, because eventually we'll find a place for them.
When he's not working on the restaurant or spending time with family, Nathan spends his time working as a board member on Jackson's homeless committee and offers food to people even if they don't have the money to pay for it.
I know it's just one meal, it's one day, but to let people know that we're here, we're here to help if they need something, that's the most rewarding thing.
And only one question remains after making the leap to food service.
Would I go into food business again? Only if it was barbecue.